Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, how's it going?
Brian Rademacher from Rockeyez. How you doing today?
I'm doing well, man. How are you doing?
Very good, very good. Tell me, in the early days of your career, actually, I guess before Cinderella, well, definitely before Cinderella, is it true that like one of your jobs was walking race horses?
That is very true. You've done your homework.
Thank you. How was that?
Well, it was dangerous. I'll tell you that. The job is actually called a hot walker.
Uh-huh.
And I worked on a racetrack, and what you do is the racetracks, these thoroughbreds are kept in maybe a 20 by 20 stable, where they spend most of their time, and the only time they really get out is to race or to exercise in the morning. So what happens is the jockeys come in the morning, and they race these incredible animals for about 20 minutes and get them all worked up. And then the hot walker's job is to take the reins and walk them in a circle till they calm down.
Cool.
So they're quite feisty when they come back and hand them to you. So it can be dangerous. I've seen them kick the side of a barn out.
Wow.
I had a couple close calls. But it was one of my early jobs.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Now let's go to 2013, The Way Life Goes, the new album.
That's a big jump from the Hot Walker.
Big jump. I listened to interviews all day long today with you, and I hate bringing up like the same thing. Why do people want to keep on hearing?
I'm glad. I'm glad. This is refreshing.
Yeah, So let's get to the new album, The Way Life Goes, and that was just released April 30th. And I really feel a Southern blues feel to the album. And you worked on this from 2003.
And that's when we started recording and producing the record. Most of the writing took place in years prior to that.
Right.
I started writing for a solo record really in the mid-'90s when Cinderella lost the deal with Mercury and the whole music scene was changing and all. And I moved to Nashville and was going to do something, thinking about doing something solo, but it kept getting put on the back burner, and I finally started recording it in 2003. So it's been a long time in the making.
And there's quite a bit of tracks on there. It ain't like, an 8-track album. It's 14 songs.
Yeah.
Which is great for the music fan.
Yeah, well, it just seemed like those were the 14 that really went well together. I mean, they came from, there's quite a few other songs that I had written, but those were the 14 that felt right for a record that I wanted to record. So there they are.
Cool. Now, your wife, Savannah, she co-wrote some of the songs, produced some of the songs. How'd that work out? I know it's your wife. Did she step on your toes at any point? Or was it,
No, we were...
Go ahead.
No, we work very well together. She's an amazing songwriter and singer and producer. She was in Nashville actually before me and worked for publishing companies there on Music Row and wrote songs and produced demos for the publishing companies. And she's just brought a lot to the project, and we work very well together. So no, not at all.
Cool. Is there any particular song that really stands out for you emotionally?
Well, probably the most personal song on the record is Thick and Thin, which I actually wrote for Savannah.
Right.
And I wrote that for her when she was going through a rough period of time. And it was just my way of saying to her that I will always be there for her.
Very cool. Just like me and my wife, I'll be with her till the end.
Yes, thick and thin.
Yes, definitely. Now, Eric and Jeff were in Naked Beggars. Jeff also did a part in Freak Show with Marcus Allen Christopher and Frankie Banali. And do you feel your next release will be another solo album, or you think maybe a Cinderella album?
I have no idea. Cinderella has been burnt by some record companies several times now, a couple of times, and the last one got pretty ugly with a lawsuit and actually restricted us from recording together for a number of years. And so, it's just gonna, people ask me this all the time, and for us, it's gonna be about, the right situation, the right deal, and some, a label that's serious about making a record and about promoting it, So we'll see. It's not for a lack of desire on our part, but I don't know if the right situation, definitely the right situation hasn't presented itself yet. So we'll see.
Cool, cool. Now, during Cinderella's biggest era and time, can you tell me some of the things that might have been on your tour rider at that point?
Well, I can only speak for myself because I don't even remember what, mine's always been pretty simple. My performance is pretty high energy, and I usually look like a drowned rat when I walk off that stage because I just sweat. Right. So I always ask for lots of water and Gatorade, and I used to always ask for the bag of peanut M&Ms.
Oh yeah.
So there's a few things that I remember, but honestly, I never really asked for much on the riders. I just needed fluids to replenish.
Right, definitely.
From the experience of the show. So that was the main thing that I always insisted on, being on the rider.
Cool, cool. Did you? Is there
lots of green Gatorade and water?
That's great. Is there anything in music or anything in your life that you haven't done that you really want to experience?
Well, I've had an awesome life up until now. I've traveled and been fortunate to have amazing success in a career of my choosing. It's something that I love to do. So I don't have a lot of complaints. Honestly, I look forward to from the time Cinderella's first record came out through today with this new record. I feel like it's just been like a tornado, just constantly working, either touring or working on music or writing. And honestly, I kind of look forward to a time maybe where I can, and I don't think it's coming anytime soon, that I can just slow down maybe a little bit and relax.
Cool.
I'm just constantly working and traveling and doing what I love to do. But obviously, you always want the thing in life that you don't have, and then what I'd like to have is a period of time where things are a little calmer and not as hectic. So
cool.
That's probably what I crave more than anything.
Cool. Are you kind of glad I didn't bring up the vocal surgery like every probably interview you had today?
I'd be fine with not talking about that. I would be absolutely fine with not discussing that at all.
I didn't want to talk about it at all,
Thank you.
No problem, man.
What vocal problem?
Yeah, that's it. It's gone over with. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
But, I congratulate you on your success. It's an honor just to talk to you because I'm a fan. I saw you at Starland Ballroom when you played here recently. And, I really like your vocals. And as a person, you seem like a great guy.
Well, thank you, man.
Would you like to say anything to your fans out there in conclusion?
I would. I want to say thanks.
Cool.
For just years and years of great times, and keeping the music that I've written, not only with Cinderella but now with this new record, giving it life, and it really means a lot to me.
Cool. Thanks a lot, Tom. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.